Einstein, Hawking, deGrasse Tyson, V. Edith Taylor, the great thinkers of our time, had one thing in common. They all decided that they were going to have a Thinking Thursday. And that is what we're going to do. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
That sounds mostly
to
accurate.
Will Podcast for Laughs.
Wow, that was a lot of pressure there, Taylor. But I think we can live up to that pressure.
I think so.
So today, let's talk about hot dogs and why you should have put them in toasters.
No!
Welcome to Will Podcast for Laughs. On this episode, we talk about the history of Valentine's Day. We talk about our favorite Valentine's Day memory, and Ian and Taylor try to guess some key stats about Valentine's Day. It's all today on Will Podcast for Laughs.
It's Valentine's Day! V-Day!
Still a very, very good day to talk about not putting hot dogs in toasters.
No, it's not. So, we want to give you guys a little history behind Valentine's Day because Valentine's Day is not, like, an amazing thing. Like, it didn't come from a very, like, romantic thing.
It's corporate.
It came from a very, very bad, like, sad history. So we're gonna ruin your Valentine's Day. No, we're not. I've got some history and then I got some fun facts for you guys.
Okay.
What's up?
You can't ruin it any more than it is for single people, all right?
That's not true. I spent many Valentine's Days single, and they were some of my best Valentine's Days. You still get to go out. You still get to do whatever you want to do. There's other people in your life who love you.
Who goes out on Valentine's Day when they're single? And what do you do if you go out?
You do whatever you want.
Well, I do that anyways.
You order Uber Eats. You buy yourself some chocolates.
I get that.
You put on a rom-com.
But I kind of do that anyway. Well, maybe not rom-coms, but I do that anyways.
And you bring out your sock puppet wife.
You celebrate that you don't have to spend money on another human.
I love you.
Oh, I love you too, Charlene.
Okay, so
we're gonna be together forever, just like me and Jimmy the Walrus.
Let's get into it. So first of all, do you guys know anything? Like, what do you know about the history of Valentine's Day? Like, where it came from?
I know that it's a corporate.
I know it's based off of this one asshole existed once. His name was like Saint Valentine, and he got like murdered or something. And now we're all like, let's give out flowers and love because this guy got killed once.
Okay, yes. So the truth is that there is no actual like history book on what happened.
So it's just legends.
Yes, it's legends.
Oh, cool.
So
like
there's two different. First of all, there's like 9 or 10 guys in history that were named Valentine. Sure. So let's just start there. But there's two main legends that have been passed down with regards to Valentine's Day.
Through generations.
Around campfires. So the first one stems from a guy named, so it was all in Rome, and it was an emperor, Claudius II, and he wanted to win the war, as emperors do. And he found that single men fought better than married men because married men were always worried about
my wife and my kids.
Yes, so he outlawed marriage. He said it was illegal to get married because he wanted every dude to stay single so they could win the war. They made better soldiers. So legend has it that there was a man, Valentine, who continued to marry people.
Yeah, okay.
So that's where it stemmed from, this, like, the love will go on.
So it was just a way to get out of war.
I could take it a step further back than that.
No, they still had to fight.
Anyone know biologically why monogamy developed in human society?
No, tell us.
Because people didn't want to share their AIDS?
Any guess? Yeah, exactly. STDs are exactly why people get married, because back before we were like had written history and stuff like that, we started pairing up because we found that you get less STDs if you're only with one person forever than if you go sleep with everybody.
Ooh, so it was not love.
No.
Survival of the fittest.
Originally, monogamy was just to avoid getting AIDS and stuff like that.
Interesting. Yes. Now it's the opposite. You're like,
is it?
Is it
really?
Is it? So that's the first legend. The second legend is one I grew up learning about. So this one was about a man named Valentine, who was imprisoned, okay? And legend has it that it went right before he went to death's door. He wrote a letter, and it said, he signed it, "Love, your Valentine," to it was, I think, the guard's daughter that he was in love with.
Sure.
And so that's where we got the tradition of giving Valentines, because that's what he had done. So those are kind of the two legends that fly around about why we have Valentine's Day. Now, why February 14th?
I don't know.
because flowers are starting to bloom?
No.
It's in spring.
Are they?
No, it's not even really. Well,
Spring is spring February or March?
It depends on where
April.
it depends on where you're at in the world. In some parts of the world, spring starts in January. In some parts of the
Okay.
world, it really depends. Spring seasons
I feel
are
like spring
relative to
doesn't
where
even
you're from.
happen in Las Vegas, sadly.
No, we have summer, less summer, and then winter for 2 weeks.
Exactly. And then summer. Oh, great.
Fall
Less
is just summer. Yeah, fall is just that's all fall is summer until it gets cold, and then it's not summer anymore. But it's only for a little while.
So February 14th, the reason there is there's two different possibilities. One, that's when the second Valentine, the guy who was in prison, that's when he died, was
Okay.
February 14th. So it's to honor him, to remember him. Or there was a festival that they used to celebrate called the Lupercalia Festival. Okay? And that feast used to happen on February 14th. So that's the Catholic tradition.
So they appropriated it.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
appropriated it.
Exactly.
This is not okay.
Now to Ian's fact that it is a corporate holiday.
It's also a
It's all,
cold
now-
holiday.
it's all
Yeah.
Hallmark's doing.
That brings us into our fun facts. So, how many Valentine's Day cards do you guys think are exchanged every year?
Can we ask a question for clarification?
Yes.
Okay, 2 things. Thing number 1,
Yes.
are we including those little foil craps that students give each other?
Yes.
Really?
Wow.
Crap.
That's a lot.
Okay, and then number 2 is, can you use it as a sentence?
What? He's what in a sentence?
I'm trying to get clarification.
Trying to get clarification.
Yes.
I'm gonna
How
guess
many Valentine's Day cards are exchanged annually?
16 billion.
Can you give me the root?
Less.
Its origin?
Yes. Valentine's Day.
I just guessed
Okay,
2 for every
okay,
person. So, I don't know.
VALEN.
Not
8
spelling.
billion.
It's not shit.
8 billion.
All right.
No, less. We're in the millions. It's a
Okay.
million.
Millions. All right.
500 million.
23.
No, still less. More than that.
More than that?
Yeah, more than 23, less than 500.
150 million.
Yes, exactly.
Woo!
150 million. Ian wins the chocolates. Ding, 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 ding. Taylor doesn't.
I'll give you
Okay.
a job.
Speaking of chocolates, how many
Thank
chocolates
you.
do you think?
Thanks,
You're welcome.
How many chocolates do you think are sold on Valentine's Day or for Valentine's Day?
I don't know. I mean, it's America here. We got chocolate for
wait,
Halloween. We got chocolate
So
for
if you
Christmas.
get one of those
we got
boxes
chocolate
of
for
chocolates
Valentine's.
that's shaped like a heart, so we're counting every chocolate in that box.
No.
Okay,
Just
just
the box of
individual
chocolate.
products. I'm going to say 300 billion.
Not billion.
Million.
300 million.
No, less.
Less than that.
150
Less than 100 million.
But it's bigger than 150 million.
No, less than 100 million. Not everybody gets chocolates. People are allergic. People don't like it. People are cheap. You know.
People are heretics.
Yeah.
Heretics.
Somewhere between 1 million and 100 million. You're welcome.
1.1
Wow.
million.
No.
80 million.
No, less.
99.9 million.
Less than 80.
You said 1 to 100. That's not
He
fair.
said 80.
50
Oh, damn.
million.
No, less. 36 million.
That's a lot less.
35
chocolate than I
million.
thought. I feel like the Halloween.
36
I feel like the
million.
Halloween numbers for chocolate would be way higher, and that's why Halloween's
Yeah.
superior.
Well, then, going down even more, how many people do you think actually buy Valentine's Day gifts?
3 people.
No. Just
the 3 people who have a
They
decent
bought a
bone
lot
in
of
their body.
chocolate. 3 people who bought 36 million boxes of chocolate. Yeah, are you Googling it?
No, this is something else though.
Okay.
To tackle on. How many million is it in candy?
36 million.
Okay, I don't have a number of sold, but I do have
Oh
a
my
price
God.
tag.
That is way
So,
more.
In 2018, Halloween candy sales were expected to bring in $9 billion in sales.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Anyway, back to where we were.
Halloween still sucks. Okay.
Disagree.
How many people buy
You could argue
Valentine's
for
Day
the chocolate.
gifts?
100 mil.
No, it's less than
Oh,
36.
that's right. Sorry. Okay.
10 million.
You're getting close. Less than that.
Less than that.
8.5 million.
No, more than that.
9.5
million.
million.
9 million. No, Taylor's so bad at this. 9 million people buy gifts. Now, of those gifts, men spend a certain amount, women spend a certain amount. Who do you think spends more?
Women.
Men.
Men.
Yeah.
Men spend
That was a 50-50.
$130
I just guessed.
on average.
Because they all want the
Women
same thing.
spend about
They want
$70.
booty shorts.
Okay, and then real quick, I'm going to give you guys these last couple stats, and then we're going to go into our own stories. So, the people who receive the most cards on Valentine's Day, number 1, teachers. then kids, all those little things you were talking about from school.
The little.
Then mothers, then wives, then girlfriends. So unless you're a male teacher, you ain't getting a car.
So girlfriends get less than mothers and wives?
Yes.
You feel like they'd be in a more comfortable
relationship,
you would
it would
think.
matter less, yeah.
You would think, but no, we are mistreated and neglected. Devin, we don't get gifts. Okay, the first card that was ever given was made in 1913. Fun fact.
Who made it?
1/3 of men, I don't know.
Oh.
1/3 of men don't care if they get anything on Valentine's Day. They'd be totally fine if they didn't get anything on Valentine's Day.
Because they're all single.
No, because they
I don't care.
And then, okay, for all my single ladies out there.
All single ladies.
So, $3.3 billion are spent on flowers, mostly red roses.
Okay.
In 2016, 63% of those roses were people under 35, and 18% of those were women who bought flowers for themselves.
Oh, that's sad.
No, good for them. They're getting them own flowers. Yeah, single ladies. Oh, the single ladies.
Oh, the single ladies.
Okay, so then we have a couple minutes left. I want you to hear your guys' do you have a Valentine's Day story? What are your favorite rom-com movies? Do you have Valentine's Day traditions?
Rom-com movies?
No?
Okay, so
Go.
I'll start off with the movies.
Yes, go.
Because we already talked about this earlier. You hate it for whatever reason.
I do!
There's a movie called 500 Days of Summer. That
Stupid.
is the best.
I don't even know what movie it is. Why is it stupid? And then why don't you tell me why it's not stupid?
You don't know? You haven't seen it?
No.
Oh, don't see it.
I like it because it's real.
Okay.
That's why it's stupid.
The movie, the characters... Okay, spoiler. Here. I won't spoil it for everybody else.
It's the dumbest movie ever.
So that's why it's only 500
It's one of those
days.
movies that you're like, this is what would really happen in real life, and we don't want to see that movies. We want to
Oh, spoilers.
We want to watch
Whoa,
stuff.
spoilers. Whoa. I haven't seen the
Watch
movie,
stuff
okay?
that's gonna, be like, oh, I wish that was my life.
There's another one. It's called The Go-Getter.
I haven't seen
Fantastic
that one.
movie.
Okay, what about you, Ian? Any go-to? You look like you totally watch rom-coms every weekend. You, Popcorn, Natalie, the pups.
The pups.
No.
What was the last room?
Does she like rom-coms? Does she have you watch it with
She's into them to a point, but not like...
Nicholas Sparks, maybe?
She's not like so into rom-coms that like it's like a super big thing for her, so we always end up just watching all kinds of stuff, but...
Okay.
I don't know. Nothing really.
Okay. Well, my favorite movies are kind of sad. I like Moulin Rouge, and
Aww.
I like A Walk to Remember.
Wait. Hold on, let me get this straight. So you don't like 500 Days of Summer, but you like Moulin Rouge.
It's so romantic.
So instead of breakups, you rather like the fact that she dies.
Romeo and Juliet. It's so... my heart can't handle. I love when people are making sacrifices and then the other one doesn't know until it's too late, and it's just so sad. Although every time I watch a movie like that, like...
So you like crying is what you're saying.
When I watch, like, Deb and I watch Tristan and Isolde, and if you've seen that movie, I won't ruin it for you, but there's a very pivotal moment where he has a choice to either get on the boat or not get on the boat. And I won't tell you what he chooses.
Like Titanic, where he had a choice to get on the board or not get on the board, and his dumbass decided, like, I'm gonna sink down into the ocean.
I straight up, every time we watch a movie like that, I always turn to Devin and I go, promise me that you will, and then whatever good thing is, get in the boat, don't get in the boat. Get on the thing, don't get on the thing. And
Don't
he's
slaughter
like,
puppies.
Okay. In a hypothetical situation where we are at war and a boat was our only way offshore, I'll get into boat.
I love it's so specific. In a hypothetical situation, we're all going to die eventually.
Exactly.
Please.
Do you guys have any good romantic stories? I have one, but I want to hear if you guys have one before I do mine.
I got a couple. I mean, like, just with my current girlfriend, we usually just have nice Valentine's days hanging out. Not like a story per se. Like, I don't know. We just have a good time and enjoy spending it together. I got bad stories from former relationships.
That's
okay.
not
Then we'll just skip over that one.
Do you have any good stories, Taylor?
Hey, it's something recent. It's really not much of a story as much as it's just like it made me feel good.
Oh.
Yeah. We were celebrating our anniversary early.
Mm-hmm.
And so we went to this place called Sparrow and Wolf. Delicious food.
Mm-hmm.
And then afterwards, she gave me, Bungalow gave me our anniversary present.
Okay.
And what it was a mug. And I absolutely love the movie Lilo and Stitch.
Oh, yeah.
And so it's, the ugly duckling story thing.
Yeah.
So you got the ducks walking up to Stitch. And then on the back of the mug, it says, Ohana means family.
Oh,
Just like,
didn't make your heart
you're
melt?
just too cute.
That is super cute. That's a good one. Okay, so I don't know if I'm ready to tell this story. Okay, it's a whole thing. Here we go, guys.
Stretches.
Listeners, here's what happened.
Okay, bring out the Morgan Freeman
What
voice.
happened?
It started a
What
long time
happened
ago.
was-
Yeah, what happened was.
I knew V back
So
when she
it
was
wasn't
young.
for Valentine's Day. It was for Devin's birthday, but it was still a very romantic thing, so it fits. I was surprising him, as we all know I love to do.
Yeah.
And he was working CSN, he was doing broadcasting, and all he knew was come home after. He lived in an apartment at the time with a roommate, and there would be a surprise. So I went to the place, I put a letter there that said, meet me at this address, and I had an address. I know. Then I kidnapped Chewy. And Chewy and I had been kidnapped. And so it was a hotel, and I had found a hotel in town that had a hot tub inside the room.
That's pretty fancy.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I know. Like,
Who likes going
we're
to sit in the
talking
hot tub
like...
with everyone else
And
in
then
the
I
hotel?
promptly drowned
Yeah.
Chewy in it.
No! So,
Never seen-
hot tub inside the room, but I show up to this place, right? Okay, now, side story. Chewy does not wear a leash because Devin doesn't believe in that. He's never put him on a leash. So,
Sure.
which is fine when Devin's there because he won't leave Devin's side. But with me, he's like, screw you, and he runs away. So I'm trying to and I had everything. I was going to deck out the whole room, and I was going to put it was like a kid theme. So I was going to do never want to grow up type thing. So I had Play-Doh and all this cool stuff. So I had a bunch of stuff basically and balloons. And so I'm carrying Chewy in one arm. I've got a suitcase in the other arm, balloons in the other arm, trying to check into this hotel. And so the guy's like, okay, your room's right there, right next to the front. And I'm like, this is going to be super awkward when I'm lugging stuff in and out. They're going to think I'm a serial killer, but oh well. So I'm lugging stuff in and out, and Chewy's like, what the heck's going on? So he's following me around in the hallway, and I'm trying to keep him from running away. And on one of my trips back to the car, I'm going out into the hallway, and I see that Chewy has decided to go to the bathroom in the hallway. And I was like, this is a problem. So I start panicking, and so my brain doesn't realize that, in hindsight, I could have run. Yeah, I could have run back in and grabbed, tissue from the bathroom or whatever. But my brain was like, oh no! So I just grabbed it and threw it away. So somewhere on a security camera is me just grabbing this dog poop, bare hand, which is disgusting. And then I went and washed my hand 10 times, okay? So all this is relevant to the story because I'm just stressing out and hustling because Devin is on his way and I have to decorate everything and I was being overwhelmed. So I decorate everything. Meanwhile, I'm in school. So I'm taking a test on my laptop. So I start running the hot tub. Because I'm like, okay, I got to get this water going, got to get all this stuff. So that the idea is he walks in, and I'm just in the hot tub, and it's a super sweet romantic thing. Da-da-da, surprise. And I've got the rose petals, and I've got the candles, and I've got all of it done, right? Just like the movies. So then he texts me. He's like, ooh, I just got to my place. I wonder what's going on. I'll see you there. Now, also sidebar, I have surprised Devin with a friend's party before, a full-on surprise party. So in his mind, he has no idea if he's going to an ambush people's party or if it's just me or what's going on. So I'm finishing up my test. I submit it. He texts me. He's like, I'm parking. I'm like, okay, great. So then I get into the hot tub and then realized that I ran it on hot the entire time. So this is boiling water. Steam is coming out of it. So I step into the hot tub. I'm like, ah! And I'm like, okay, just suck it up for 5 seconds. Just for that one romantic moment where he comes in the room and he'll just see me in all this soapy sudsy stuff.
Just sitting in there
yes! Just burning alive. I'm like, I can do it. So I'm trying to suck it up. Meanwhile, he walks in. So what he walks into is me standing in the tub going, on my tiptoes. And he's like, what is happening? I'm like, I'm sorry. I was trying to be romantic and it didn't work. And then it got worse because it became a Saw episode when I finally told him what was going on. The drain was at the bottom of this tub. So it was okay, one of us has to put our hand down there and pull it. And we couldn't do it because it was so hot. So we were 1, 2, 3. Ah! We stuck our hand down there to try and get it. And then we finally eventually let it out, put some colder water in there, put the soap in. We had a good night. Yeah, but sure. It was just the visual he described of walking into the room to see me standing there just going is one of his favorite moments. And I'm like, this is one of those reality versus expectation things that you see on Pinterest, but rom-com style.
Yeah, that's great material.
I know. It was such a ridiculous moment. So that's my non-romantic romantic story. So.
Yeah, that's great.
I hope you guys have
I'm
a
glad
better
you shared
night than
Yeah.
that. Yes. All right. Oh, Valentine's Day is almost over, but we have a guest for tomorrow.
I'm still trying to guess who it is.
Yes, we'll find out tomorrow.
I'll ask her how she pronounces her name.
Okay, and Natalie.
And Adelaide.
We'll let you stew on it.
And
Guys, don't forget to check out our website, Will Podcast for Laughs. We hope you all have a very fun, safe Valentine's Day.
Yep.
And whatever you choose to do.
And watch us record live on Sundays. So far, it's only been Sundays on www.twitch.tv/Will Podcast for Laughs.
Yes.
I'm not sure what's our timetable. So this is our normal timetable now. So 9,
At least for the next
around 9, 10 o'clock
next
in the
16
morning.
weeks.
Yep.
Yep.
We'll be here. And we're doing a giveaway.
yes, at 50.
50 subscribers on
Yes.
SoundCloud. Download the app. Start following us. Once we hit 50, everyone will get
You might win something cool.
put into the giveaway. It's not a hotel room with a hot tub. I'll tell you that.
And V will not be in there going,
I
ha, 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 ha.
It will not be that.
And it won't smell like dog crap.
No, it didn't smell. It just was like a thing I didn't think about. It was so bad.
And real quick, if anything, PSA. If you drink tonight, don't drink and drive.
Yep.
And then as well, if you are alone this Valentine's and you may be feeling a bit sad about it, and you may need somebody to talk to, there are plenty of phone lines that exist.
Yes.
You can
You can call me.
You can reach out, and
I'll be all alone tonight, so call me. Devin's working, so that's all good.
a national number. It's available 24 hours every day. 1-800-273-8255. If you have any issues, if you feel really, really bad, go ahead and reach out to them. They'd be, of course, happy to help you.
They got you.
And then as well to our absolutely lovely spouses.
Yes.
And
Hi, Natalie.
And Devin.
And Devin.
adored loved ones, like my fun job. Happy Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Happy V-Day.
And yeah,
Branson,
as always,
get to baby me.
get to baby Branson.
All right, guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Good night, everybody.